With this project, I don't want to judge any of these decisions, but want to just capture this moment of time and work through it visually on a textile surface. So my first project was No Show, a shirt project in the theme The Ugly. I want to capture this emotional feeling, this moment of time where these very important things and aspects of our lives were just shut down, and this emotion I just wanted to capture in form of art, in form of a textile which you can wear. And for me this was very exciting because normally I travel the world and go to all kinds of events every month. And this was also kind of like a healing process for myself. This emptiness. It's also an exchange of stories and emotions, because everybody dealt with this in some kind of way. Everybody different, but everybody was dealing with it. And this urge to express oneself was just taken away from painters, musicians, athletes, dancers, teachers, actors, cooks. Not only their financial income, but their heart was just like torn away because they couldn't express themselves anymore. And this emptiness was something I just wanted to try and capture. So I went through media pictures and just looked at newspapers, glued them all together, and just tried out various different techniques, and going through this art process of tearing something away, which we all felt within ourselves. And it was interesting to realize that through just placing like a random picture of a normal thing you'd see in the world, placing like newspapers underneath and just cutting the shapes out, the figures out, you suddenly see you're just bombarded with this emptiness. And it was a very healing process for me, and I'm very happy I had this opportunity, because we're all emotional beings. We need to learn how to deal with that. First images that came in were pictures from Santa Monica, USA, of this old billboard of a classic cinema. And the classic cinema reaching out to their normal customers to please visit them over the internet to support them there. And then there was another billboard where the billboard itself had a QR code on. So these old billboard surfaces, which been forever being used for getting an audience, and now we can suddenly fill these things with massive amount of unlimited amount of information, which is highly fascinating. If you start seeing these patterns, then you can then apply different kind of information input sources on different surfaces. More pictures and pictures came in from France, from the Netherlands, some from South Korea, where billboards were drawn off and signs were starting to decay. These images, like the QR code or a billboard from South Korea, I didn't implement it into my original design. I printed the first test print out because the color separation is very important for me, so you feel the decay of the billboard and amplify and amplify the impact even more. And then I have the second shirt, which will be for the more modern world. So where we have decay and loss and emptiness, we can suddenly nowadays luckily fill it with this massive amount of information and feel the gap and reconnect with each other. I hope you enjoyed my first project, and my next project will be about misfits to the system, misfits to size charts, as they're way old school, and finding solutions of how we don't need to fit into a box anymore, we are free. And so my next project, I will explore this area, and see you then.